Hey, welcome to Night Combos. Again, it's Lovey here because I wanted to do a recap on the video we posted, and it's a longer version. I apologize about that, but we had to show several different things in that video. It's very interesting and informative, and we'll pin it or put the link at the top of the description box of this video for that one, of a clip we're about to show you, or that I'm about to show you because hubby's kind of relaxing back, of the video that we done this morning. And it's of a clip of a video that Gypsy posted on her TikTok. Real quick, thank you so much to all of our subscribers that's been with us from the beginning all the way to now. Thank you so much to all of our new subscribers. We truly are so grateful for all of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We truly appreciate you. You're helping us get closer to our goals of, our hubby's goal of 3,700 and my goal of 3,725 by the end of the month. So hopefully we reach my goal, because then maybe hubby will take me out to a nice dinner or something. I don't know. But we'll let y'all know what happens when we reach that goal. But thank you so much to y'all for that. And if you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell, all of the things, and we would greatly appreciate it so very much. And leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. We'll be conversating with y'all like always. And also, if you haven't watched that other video, make sure y'all click the link at the top of the description box of this video and watch the other one, because it shows part 1 and part 2 of her video clips and her talking about her mom and all of that. So it's Gypsy talking about her mom and all of that. So yeah, make sure y'all go and watch that video. It's interesting, in my opinion anyway. And we have other videos that we're going to be posting and doing later today and this evening and stuff. And we also, hubby and I also have something new that we found that we want to show y'all so that we can debunk it. But yeah, it has to do with Gypsy, whining about not wanting to be made fun of, and she doesn't condone it, yet she condones and backs up her BFF Bree and all of her minions and Gypsy herself making fun of other people and their health conditions. But we'll get into that in another video later. But y'all listen to just part of this clip right here. This is part 2 of her little video thing, and we showed both parts in the last video, the one that we're going to link to the top of this description box. But listen to the beginning of this.
So this is part 2 to my previous video discussing and kind of going over what microdeletion 1Q21.1 is. So as I talked about earlier in my video, my mother had claimed that I had these multiple medical issues wrong with me, and I believe that she used the microdeletion as a blueprint for them.
Now, we explained in the previous video how Gypsy was not even tested for the microdeletion 1Q21.1 until she was 21 years old. In 2012, when she was 21 years old. This would have been right around the time she started planning the unaliving of her mother. So yeah, and we discussed that. So her mom couldn't have used that as a blueprint to make up illnesses throughout her childhood to take her to the doctor for. So that makes absolutely no sense.
I kind of went over what I have versus what I don't have. Unfortunately, there is a 50% chance that I may pass this genetic condition to my children. Thankfully, we are monitoring Aurora quite diligently, and so far...
Thankfully, y'all, she's been a good parent, allegedly, from what she just said, and diligently monitoring baby Aurora to make sure that she doesn't have the microdeletion that Gypsy has. What? What do you mean, thankfully? That's something you should just automatically do. You monitor your child to make sure there's nothing going on with them, there's nothing wrong with them or whatever. I mean, that's just something that just comes with motherhood. That's not something you say, thankfully I'm monitoring my child, or thankfully I'm making sure to look after my child daily, every day, to make sure that they're growing and developing correctly and all of that, and nothing's wrong that I need to, address with the doctor, with their pediatrician. Like, what? Anyway, y'all let us know what y'all think about that.
The geneticist has said that she does not display any of the characteristics of this condition. What does this mean for the possibility of having more children going forward? I really don't like the idea of the possibility of continuing to play Russian roulette with the possibility that my child may end up having this genetic condition. My child can grow up living a perfectly normal life with the condition, or they can display the characteristics and the conditions that are correlated with the genetic condition. And that's just something that I really don't want to play with. That's something that I don't want to leave up to chance, not if I can help it. So most likely we will have to do something like IVF, so we can narrow down and actually select the genes of our future children to make sure they don't have this microdeletion.
So the IVF that she's talking about doing, y'all, and not just doing IVF to get pregnant or whatever, but the type of IVF that she's talking about doing can really get up there in cost. Which, I mean, she has millions and millions of dollars. She's good. She's not worried about it. Her and Ken just bought a house, which we told y'all a few months ago. We done a video on this and shown y'all where they bought a house together. But anyway, and she can't even live in it until she's off of parole, or unless her and Ken get married. But if she's still with Ken when she does this or whatever, or with somebody else, or uses donor sperm, donor eggs, whatever, even if she uses her eggs and Ken's sperm or whatever, it still is very costly when you're doing IVF and you're wanting to narrow things down, like genetic, problems like the microdeletion that she has. I mean, they would have to make several embryos, and then her and Ken would have to go in there and be like, oh, okay, that embryo has the microdeletion. Okay, no, go ahead and get rid of that baby. Get rid of that baby. Get rid of that baby. Okay, we'll keep these right here. And then they would implant, several in her. Not implant them, but they would put several in her. And then with IVF, you have the hopes of the baby implanting within a few days, and then they'll know if you're pregnant or not. And you're not considered actually pregnant until the baby implants. And even when you get pregnant naturally, the old-fashioned way, so to speak, you're not considered pregnant until the baby actually implants. Even though it's growing and it's, a baby and everything inside of you, and you are pregnant, you're not considered pregnant until it actually implants to the side of your uterus. But that's a whole nother topic. But anyway, what she's talking about doing, y'all, is very expensive and can go up to around $100,000 or more when you're wanting to be selective with which embryos you use. So anyway, what are y'all's thoughts and opinions on this? And her wanting to have children, she said, in another year to 2 years, because she wants her children to be around 2 years apart. So she would need to be pregnant by the end of this year, because you have to carry a baby for 9 months. So she would have to be pregnant by the end of this year if she wants them to be around 2 years apart. Do y'all think she'll really do that? And do y'all think she's already doing this IVF process and getting it started? Because a lot goes into IVF. I mean, there's injections and medications and all that you have to take for so long before they will, take your eggs and mix them with the sperm and the whole thing, and, make the embryos. There's a whole process that takes a while that goes into that. So what are y'all's thoughts and opinions on them, on all of this? Like, let us know in the comment section down below. Excuse me, y'all. And if you're not already, again, please make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell, all of the things. We would greatly appreciate it so much. We hope y'all have a good day and God bless. Bye.